Hey guys, Josh here, and today I've got a brand new video for you all on Titanfall 2. It's basically everything that we learn about it at E3, so let's get into it. The movement still feels very fluid compared to the first Titanfall, however the loadouts have changed and you now have pilot abilities. The ones we know about so far are the grapple hook, a sort of like a pulse knife kind of thing, and hollow pilot. The pulse knife lights up all the enemies in the area. This is good for objective based games, as you can see if there are any enemies around the corner before you run in there and get killed immediately. The grapple hook can be used to pull enemies and titans towards you as well. Another pilot ability is unknown at the moment when it comes to the name, but we can see what it does. If you look in the multiplayer trailer, you see the pilot jump and then hover mid-air when he aims down sight, killing an enemy. The rodeo system has now changed too. In the first Titanfall, you used to pull out the battery and then the titan would fall to the ground and explode. Now it's changed. You can pull the battery out and put it into a friendly titan to increase its health. For example, another YouTuber has uploaded a video where he pulled out, well, he didn't upload it, but he talked about it. He pulled out the battery and then he saw another friendly titan run over, and the friendly titan was about to explode, but the pilot automatically put the battery into it, making sure it didn't explode. The two new titans that we know about so far are Scorch and Ion. The titans also now come with an array of abilities. Scorch has an ability where he fires a wall of thermite towards enemies. As his sort of grenade, he can throw an incendiary trap which will explode from the slightest spark, and his core ability will create a giant wave of fire that destroys anything in its path. Ion has an ability called Laser Shot, which is essentially what the name tells you. He shoots a laser that destroys anything in the way. It's very good against pilots compared to titans, however. His grenade is a tripwire, and his core ability is called Laser Core. It shoots a giant laser beam from the chest of Ion that is even more powerful and dangerous than just his normal laser shot. If you remember back to the first Titanfall, then you will know that the campaign was a bit of a disappointment, especially the fact that you had to play online for it. In my case, I didn't get around to the campaign until later in the game, and this resulted in me being unable to play it. In Titanfall 2, however, the campaign is now single player and seems to follow a bit more of a story compared to the first one. There is an article by Polygon which goes into more detail about the single player and multiplayer, which I will leave down below, but I'm just going to be talking about some of the single player part for this video. The person being interviewed said this: "The story is about a militia rifleman who's a grunt. He becomes a battlefield promoted pilot and has to finish a mission behind IMC enemy lines. He's sort of stranded behind there. If you look at Titanfall, it was a multiplayer only game and the titans were a little disposable, but even with that disposable nature, people really gravitated towards the connection they felt they had with the titans and the way they animated when standing guard or picking you up. It's important to note this campaign is not a bunch of training missions for multiplayer levels with bots. This is a single player game you can play offline. It's a huge portion of the game. We're going to find a huge number of people who only play this. There are some interesting avenues that the campaign will take, which I don't think people will be prepared for. But that's the end of this video. It's just everything we learned about Titanfall from E3. I'm going to be bringing out videos on pretty much every game that gets announced. They'll be out. I'm probably going to upload twice a day so I can get them out for you guys. If you enjoyed it, then leave a like, subscribe so that you know when the rest of the videos come out, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.